What's going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we'll be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as VeChain to Bitcoin. So shout out to C3 for commenting his favorite or her favorite cryptocurrency. If you guys want to be shouted out or are new to the channel, please make sure to smash that subscribe button, as well as turn on post notifications and leave a comment telling me what cryptocurrency we should review in tomorrow's episode. Now, if you did not watch yesterday's episode, which will be linked at the end of the video, we discussed about Litecoin's price shooting up quite a little bit. Basically, let's just jump right into that. I have two articles. We're going to go over the coin market cap as well as TA on those cryptos. But just an update, if you did not watch yesterday's video, this is kind of summing up what we saw. It said Litecoin's price climbs after Litecoin Foundation announces a partnership. So yes, yesterday we made a quick video. Basically, as soon as that information hit the market, I jumped onto my camera and started recording some new, I guess, TA and some new current events for you guys. But it basically talks about, I guess this is a little more in detail now that the news has been out for quite some time. So yes, as we talked about, it partnered with TokenPay. And it said the foundation received 9.9% stake in Germany's WEG Bank AG from TokenPay in exchange for helping the latter meet its digital currency objectives. So basically, Germany's bank wanted to get involved in digital cryptocurrency. So I guess TokenPay, which was partnered or is partnered with Litecoin, decided to help them out. And in exchange, they gave them 9.9 stake in the bank, which is a decent amount if you ask me, but pretty cool. It says the alternative protocol asset of altcoin, which I did not know that, alternative coin, which is very similar to Bitcoin, rose to as much as $80.80 today in coin market cap. That's a 7% increase over the last 24 hours and a 5.4 gain from the start of the day. It basically says it's a bold move, that Litecoin Foundation and groundbreaking for the crypto industry, blah, blah, blah. And then in this article, it's again summarizing it. So I'm showing you these two articles for a reason, and I'll explain that in a second. Litecoin price spikes above $80, bank acquisition. The world's sixth largest crypto on the market value had picked a bid and reports Litecoin Foundation acquired 9.9%, blah, blah, blah. Basically summarizing again, you can see how we saw that little spike movement right there. And it says that we have moved up. The chart also shows a bearish crossover between the 5 and 10-day MAs. So where I wanted to go with this is shout out to Charlie Lee for obviously partnering and making really big moves, big steps in the Litecoin Foundation. Really good for the currency. But just overall, you notice that we're getting a lot of positive news. You know, before we were getting a lot of articles. You literally, if you just type in Litecoin news on Google, you'd see a lot of negativity in the past few weeks, if not months, due to this bearish downtrend that we've had for cryptocurrency. And it seems like we're kind of taking a little reversal here, and we're seeing some nice positive articles and press being released to the market and to the general public, the retail investors. We're now seeing that this positivity is being announced. Now, is this going to affect the price? Yes, slightly. You saw that we shot up just to $80, which isn't a huge jump in by no means. We did slightly pull back down since then, but it definitely affects the market slightly. But people are leaving crypto, or they're just holding on to it. We're not seeing much volume being moved. That's another thing I wanted to talk about. I'm 99% sure that, or 90% sure that market cap means the amount of volume. Actually, scratch that. I'd ignore that. 24-hour volume is the amount of money that's being circulated. Market cap, I think, is how much currency is being held. I'd really want to know what happens to money that, let's say, I take Bitcoin and I put it on a ledger, or I put it on a hard wallet, a paper wallet, and I just leave it somewhere. Does that affect market cap? If you know the answer to that, please leave it in the comments below. I'd love to know more about that. But as for the market itself, it's just interesting to see all this positivity, and we're not seeing such a huge leap yet. Maybe when we see institutional investors buying into cryptocurrency, we may see a bigger leap. But as for right now, nothing too hectic. Obviously, we're seeing some consolidation. EOS down 5%. Clearly a huge leap. Litecoin seems to be the only one up on the top 10, which is pretty cool, except for Tether. But we're kind of catching up, kind of. We have a 6.2 billion market cap for EOS, 4.4 billion for Litecoin, so a little bit off, 4 or 5, a little, like 1.6 bill difference. Nothing too bad. 1.8, I think, actually, to be correct. But otherwise, we're seeing some slight consolidation, except for EOS with a pullback, but everything else is not even down 1%. So for the most part, everything else seems to be okay and just some slight consolidation. Let's just check out Bitcoin really quick. Like I said in yesterday's video, like I kind of predicted and almost inferred, we can see a nice pullback. A nice retracement, which is kind of what I anticipated. We're receding back to the top where we started from. You can see we had this ascending triangle, broke down, which I called, and then you're seeing that the price is moving back up. I kind of figured we'd bounce off support. You can see where that line is. I figured we'd bounce up off that and continue up. Let's see how high we go. I think we might start a new uptrend and continue to move higher up. It is very possible. It's even possible that this itself may turn into another ascending triangle. I'm going to leave it here just for now. Got rid of the MMA. The stock RSI, but this could potentially be its own new ascending triangle as it faces. Usually what happens is if we keep going back up to like attack this resistance line here, eventually we break through. Usually not on the first ascending triangle, but eventually we do manage to break through and go back up. Now, where do I think Litecoin is headed? And I'm sorry for being repetitive to some of my older subscribers. I just want you guys to be aware we're gaining like 50, 60, if not 100 subscribers every single day. So shout out to you guys for joining the channel. So if I sound repetitive, please take it with a grain of salt. I'm not doing it purposely. It's just so that, not to be annoying, it's just for the new people that sign on to the channel and subscribe and want to see the videos. It's just to update them and to get them summarized and back into it with us. But if we do see us following the ascending triangle up, this new potential one, we're most likely going to break the resistance here and we're going to shoot up back to the high-low MMA. If we do not break it on the second attempt, I honestly think we're just going to consolidate enough till the MMA comes back down, middle moving average for those who don't know, for this to come back down, and then we're going to attack it and hopefully break through and move up, or at least use it at some type of support. Let's check out the 4-hour for Bitcoin just so we can get a general view of things. So clearly, yeah, this is a pretty good chart. You saw the what I just drew is already kind of taking shape. Just going to correct it ever so slightly. Okay, so you saw we broke down of this ascending triangle, a very clear, obvious ascending triangle. Right here, we continued up, tried to break resistance, could not, fell through. Not only did we fall through the support level, we also fell through the MMA. We got caught at the support at the bottom, and you can see how the start of this ascending triangle, this bigger ascending triangle, I can actually delete this for now. The start of this bigger ascending triangle, you can see how we're starting to climb up that. Interesting enough, we're probably going to eventually attack this high-low MMA right here, these two, where the price is going to probably climb up, attack it, hopefully with enough support, it'll pop out of that, and hopefully pop out of that. That's more likely that we're going to break the high-low MMA. I'm not going to talk about if we're going to break the the line of resistance just yet. We'll see how that goes in the next few hours or days until we can catch up to that. But definitely going to break that 4-hour MMA. I really do think so. Strongly of it. Let's check out Litecoin right now, guys. So we did manage to break through the downtrend as anticipated. I figured we would break through that when we saw Bitcoin drop. We are currently on the rise, though, back up. You can see how we do have this support level right here, or it's acting as resistance as of right now, but you can see we're receding back to that level right now. So I do think we're going to try and break back into it and then maybe consolidate further. But honestly, the biggest thing with Litecoin, guys, is we need to break this resistance, this downtrending resistance channel. We need to get out of the channel. It is too much of an issue right now. So I'm going to stay bearish on Litecoin until we can break above it. Once we do, I think we're going to shoot right back up to that 130 region, if not 120 region, retesting its MMAs, hopefully break above that and use it as support, and then we'll see where the current price goes. Let's just check out Ethereum right now. So you can see how on Ethereum we do have support right here at around 420-ish. And you can see we came back down. I'm not sure if we retested 420. It looks like we did. Just going to zoom in here. So it looks like we came really close to retesting that 420 level. We came to like 425, 424. Retested it and pulled right back up, which is really nice to see. I kind of figured that all these I like to call them the top 3 blue chips, or the biggest companies that usually are going to stay around. Sorry, the biggest cryptos that are usually going to stay around. I'm inferring that we're eventually going to break above resistance again, which you can see is right here. Hopefully get above, and then eventually chase its high-low MMAs. In due time, guys, we will eventually move back up to this level here. It's only in due time. Just be patient, but we definitely are due to pull back up and retest that area. It's only a matter of time, so be patient. I think all those blue chips are going to go head up there, so we'll just have to wait and find out. Lastly, let's just check out VeChain. I think I have not reviewed this in quite some time, so it'll be interesting to see where we're going. I have not reviewed this in quite some time. I'm going to get off the 4-hour though and check out the daily, just because I have not seen this chart in a minute. All right, so you can see how we did have an ascending triangle, and as usual, we broke down from it. Usually I notice on ascending triangles we break down. It sucks, I'm aware, but it does happen. Interesting enough is that VeChain, usually when coins drop, they go straight down. Like they start here and then they plummet. VeChain did the opposite, which is quite interesting. So it does have... The problem with VeChain, guys, is the fact that it shot up like this so quickly, it didn't leave a lot of support on the coin. So it's really hard to say where it's going to drop to because there is no support. It's very tough. It's such a quick movement that it's hard to judge where the currency wants to go after that. Now, I am just drawing in some more supports that I'm seeing with the currency. What I'm noticing right now is we did broke, sorry, I can't speak, huge support right here, and you can see that there is not much here at all in the past. So there's really no support that it can fall down to even here. So it's pretty much going to come down to that middle area and the bottom here, and that's where the bottom is. So it was very obvious that if we broke the bottom, it would fall down this low. Interesting enough is we're entering an oversold territory on the stock RSI. So it seems like very soon, if not already, will we start to see the price retrace and eventually move back up to retest its high-low MMA. So right in this region right here. So that's pretty much going to sum up the videos for today, guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure to smash that subscribe button. There will be giveaways very, very, very soon, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on anything, as well as we always drop the newest cryptocurrency articles and new updates and news updates, especially Litecoin. So if you're a follower of that, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.